The glare from my glasses is just bothering me way too much. Look at that. And these are supposed to be anti-glare, but stay tuned. I'm going to make a video about the complaints for this, but so I don't bother any of you with this nasty glare or bother myself. I can't see it from the inside, but I can see it from the outside on the camera, and I know you guys can see it, so you can't see my eyes. So to not bother you guys, I am going to stick on my other pair of glasses. I thought these were the greatest glasses, but I have some complaints, so stay tuned for that. Excuse me, I lost you there. Yes. Oh, don't fall down this time, you guys. What is this? Maybe we're gonna just technical difficulties, y'all. All right, did I just say y'all? I'm not from Texas. Okay. Well, this will have to do. So, sorry for that. While I'm switching my glasses here, I'll explain. I'm going to try another snack. If you haven't seen my snack video for the candy heart grapes, link in the description down below. So I think we're going to try these. I'm all by myself, so I'm like super stoked to try all these snacks. So this is 100% plant-based, gluten-free, since 1931, Sonoma snacks, vegetable crisp, cauliflower, tomato, carrot, and okra. The picture looks so good. Let me put on my proper glasses here so I can see for you. Yes, no glare. Well, no, is better. All right, so this is Sonoma snacks. I bought this at Costco, and let me just check the price for you. I know a lot of you don't have Costco, so I'll go ahead and post, if I find it anywhere else other than Costco, I'll link that down below, so that way you guys can find it. I'm looking to see how much I paid. $9.89. So these are a little bit expensive. I think you might be able to make these yourself. Actually, you cut in the dehydrator or at the lowest setting number, the lowest temperature in your oven. Excuse the really horrible fingernails. Like I said before in my previous video, it's a experiment with my neighbor gone horribly wrong, and they're acrylics and I don't like them. Can't take them off, so whatever. But that's not the point of this video. We're gonna try some healthy snacks. I'm so excited. Yeah, so this is just purple sweet potato, cauliflower, carrot, okra, tomato, rice bran oil, and salt. Now, if you guys have not tried pickled okra and you like pickles, you are missing out. So I'm stoked to try this. So let's open this up. Vegetable crisps from Sonoma are a new snack with a light, airy crunch made entirely of plants. We use only whole pieces and sliced vegetables, no flours or powders. In fact, it takes more than 6 pounds of raw vegetables to make 1 bag of our vegetable crisp. Wow! Take them with you anywhere for a satisfying anytime snack. So it's 10 servings for, what did I say? $9.89? Something like that. Yeah, $9.89 for 10 servings. And you get 10 ounces, so it's like an ounce a serving, and like just under $1 a serving. Not bad. Could be worse. Better than eating a potato chip. I mean, not price-wise, but anyways. Let's try this. Don't know what that face is. So here's what it looks like in the bag. Beautiful rainbow color. So we're gonna try one of each. So I'm gonna just pull one out. This is the purple sweet potato, or is it just purple? Yeah, it's purple sweet potato. In the bag. It smells like, I don't know if you guys have ever purchased dehydrated vegetables in bulk, but that's what this tastes like. Ooh, you see my collarbone, and it's super uneven. Oh, whatever. There's a video about my scoliosis coming, but that's a whole other story. Let's try this vegetable. Yeah, it smells like dehydrated vegetables you would get in bulk at like any bulk place, health food store, whatever. My brain is blanking on the name, but let's try this. It's really dense, but it's thin and it's crunchy. This one doesn't really have much flavor. It's very light. I mean, dense, but the flavor is light. A little hint of sweetness. Very, very light on the salt, but it leaves just a little bit of salt and oil on your fingers. Not greasy at all. Not bad. Not my most favorite, but there's more veggies to try. So let's see. Excuse me, someone was sending a text. Why don't we try this thing? This is a carrot. They cut them nice. That looks beautiful. Ignore the fingernails, please. But let's try this one. Wow. That one's so thin and light and airy. And it tastes very similar to the potato. Not very much flavor as far as a distinguishable flavor. If I had closed my eyes and tasted both of those two, I couldn't distinguish that one was potato and one was carrot. They do have slightly different tastes, but it's just a generic sweetness with a little hint of salt. Not bad. Not bad at all. What else is in here? Let's get to something else. Let's see. How about, I'm trying to find some tomatoes in here. There's not very many tomatoes. I wish there was more. Maybe they're just small and hard to find and sink to the bottom. But here's a tomato. It looks like a cherry tomato, like a orange cherry tomato. And the skin looks like it got really crispy, like a phyllo dough or something, or Pillsbury dough. But let's try this tomato. Whoa. So I got to the middle of that, and you could taste the acidity. Wow. Wow. You could taste the acidity in the middle of that tomato. It was like, light, airy crunch. Yeah, it's almost like nothing. Then you get to the middle, and it's like, whew, that acidity. It's good. It was very shocking. Was not expecting that, but crispy and light. That was the most airy and light puff. Have you ever had like a corn puff? That's kind of what it was like. That same texture, like a Cheeto puff or whatever. Let's see if I can try that tomato again for you guys. Here's another one. Here's what the tomato looks like. It makes me do that face because it's like that vinegar acidity, but without the vinegar flavor. That one was kind of burnt. And actually, when you get a potato chip in a bag that's brown, it's not actually because it's burnt, it's just because that particular piece of potato had more sugar in it. So fun fact, it just got darker. So let's see what else is in here. Cauliflower. Let's try this. It looks like it got a little bit browned. It looks good actually. I don't know what it looks like in the light, but yeah, let's try it. I ate the whole thing because these seem like they're a little crummy and I don't want to get crumbs everywhere. Now I wouldn't know that that's cauliflower, but it's like crispy on the outside and kind of chewy in the middle. Let me get another one of them so I can try and explain. See? The stem is so airy. It's like you bite into it and it's like a nothing food. It's like cauliflower doesn't really have a distinct, really strong flavor. So it's not like you can close your eyes and eat it and say, yes, that's a cauliflower. But that one was, whoa, that one was really salty. These are good, they're light. And if you like Cheeto Puffs or Corn Puffs or any puffed food, this cauliflower is definitely something you will like. That one was really salty. I need to drink water after that. It was not like overly salted because I do like salty things, but it was like a Lay's potato chip, not sponsored, but it was like a Lay's potato chip. Let me get a drink of water. Now, I think the only one that I haven't tried is the okra. And I'm super stoked for this okra. Let me get one that's not broken so I can show you. Because I love... Sorry, I was trying to not read the text while I was filming because I'm filming on my iPhone. But I love pickled okra. And a lot of people said that okra is very slimy, but I've never had uncooked okra or okra stir-fried or whatever in a slimy way. But okra's not very popular around here. I wonder why. I heard that it's popular in the South. If okra is around you, let me know how you eat it and where we get it, because I'm in California. But let's try it. The stem. Whoa. Okay, this is definitely something you need to eat over a plate or a bag, because this one is very crumbly, like the green skin part. But if you look, they left the seeds in there. Can you see that? And I'm trying to eat just the seed. Sorry, I'm eating it over the bag so I don't spill a big old mess everywhere. And the seeds are so tiny. You literally can't eat just a seed. It just like all absorbs in your mouth. But this okra, man, it doesn't have like an okra. It kind of has like a generic dirt, like not in a negative way, but like a vegetable-y, generic vegetable-y flavor, like a zucchini or a squash or an okra. And I was trying to see if this little stem bit right here, the end, was more crunchier or harder to chew than the bottom part. And it's slightly thicker, but not really, no. These are good. Now, I don't know if you can tell, but they use rice oil on it, and the okra, if you can see that sheen, held slightly more oil. But these are not oily at all. They're not an overly salted snack. They're very light. This is something, wait a minute, we forgot the regular potato. Now this is like a super thick, dense potato. Wow. That has a lot of, I know you can hear the crunch, but this has a lot of, I don't know how to explain it. It's like a puff on the outside, but it's dense. Like really potato-y. It has no flavor. Like, you couldn't close your eyes and taste this and say, yes, that's a potato chip. Or you couldn't close your eyes and say, yes, that is an okra. Or yes, this is whatever it is. But this is like, without being individual pieces, it's like the texture of a rice cracker. Like the same density and same chew, but it's more a little bit softer in the middle. Yeah. These are not very salty at all. These are not very strong and flavored. This is something that you would like have the bag or portion some out for yourself, and you just be sitting in front of the TV watching a movie, you know, instead of eating your potato chips or your cereals or whatever else, you just be crunching away. Now the carrot does have more flavor than any of them, it seems, but it's not like a really strong flavor. But they're really addicting because they're like a very crunchy, light, airy snack, and when you want something, you're just, you know, munching away. Oh, okay. The sweet potato and the potato, I figured, oh, they're both potato, they'll have the same texture. But the sweet potato is a lot harder of a texture, which I would have thought it was the other way. But the sweet potato is a lot harder of a texture and more of a break and a snap, rather than the potato, which is much more airy and light and not as crunchy. It's more soft in texture. But these are really addicting. Yeah. If you want something that doesn't have much of a specific flavor and not too salty, but it covers that salt and the crunch that you're craving, that, and if you want your kids to get more vegetables in, this is definitely a good snack. Some of these would probably really be good with some hummus or even a French onion dip because it won't overpower the flavor. They are a little bit on the pricier side, but they are covered by EBT food stamps. So if you find these near you, yes, Costco does take EBT. So if you find these near you and want to try them out, I said they're $9.89. Yeah, definitely worth it. Otherwise, if you do make any of these yourself, please let me know. Or if you try any of these snacks, do a video response or let me know. So would you try these? I definitely say you should. They are pretty good if you want to spend the money on them. And if you need a light snack and want to get some more vegetables in, then yeah, one serving is probably one serving of vegetables, and they taste so great. So if you're looking for a snack to get more vegetables in, cover your salt and your crunch, then this is definitely for you. So yeah, thanks for watching, and stay tuned because there is another snack video. So happy snacking and everything in moderation except for your fruits and vegetables. So good night.